Hello, welcome. Okay, this time engineering mechanics, and our topic is resultant of force systems. Okay, so number one, if theta equals 30 degrees and t equals 6 kilonewton, determine the magnitude of the resultant force acting on the eye bolt and its direction measured clockwise from the positive x-axis. Okay, so theta is 30 degrees and t is equal to 6 kilonewton. Okay, let's solve the resultant or the magnitude of resultant force, and r is equal to the square root of the summation of forces along x squared plus summation of forces along y squared. And the direction or the angle is equal to the inverse tangent of summation of forces along y over summation of forces along x. And let's solve for the summation of forces along x. So meron tayong two forces, the 6 kilonewton and 8 kilonewton. Kunin natin yung x component of 6 kilonewton. That is 6 times sine of 30 degrees plus the x component of 8, 8 times cosine of 45 degrees. Summation of forces along x is equal to 6 sine 30 plus 8 cosine of 45 equals 8.657 kilonewton. Okay, store natin to in memory A. Okay, summation of forces along y is, so the y component of 6 kilonewton is 6 cosine of 30, and the y component of 8 kilonewton, so downwards, no? So minus. So 8 sine of 45 degrees. Summation of forces along y is 6 cosine of 30 minus 8 sine of 45 equals negative 0.461 kilonewton. Okay, store na rin natin to in memory B. Okay, so let's solve for R. Okay, what is R? R is equal to the square root of the sum of the squares of summation of forces along x and along y. Okay, so square root of 8.657 squared plus negative 0.461 squared. So R is equal to, so A and B, ano, gamitin natin. So square root of A squared plus B squared equals 8.67 kilonewton. So this is the magnitude of the resultant force acting on the eye bolt. Okay. Now, how about the angle theta? So inverse tangent of uh, negative 0.461 over 8.657. So angle theta is equal to calcu. So inverse tangent of B over A, no? Yes. So negative 3.05 degrees. So bakit negative? So measured clockwise from X, no? So andito. Kung andito yung ating resultant, lagyan natin ng yan. Kunyari nandyan, no? So this is the resultant. Then yung degrees na 3, ito. 3.05 degrees. So measured clockwise from positive X. Pababa, no? So ayan, that is 3.05. Kaya may minus. Okay? Now, pwede mo itong isolve using parallelogram law. Then triangular rule, then apply law of cosines and law of sines. Ganun din. Medyo matrabaho lang since graphical, no? Gagawa tayo ng drawing. Pero gawin na rin natin. Okay, so gawa tayo ng x and y. So, x-axis naman. There, okay. Then, yung 6 kilonewton. 30 degrees, no? Okay. So, yeah, pwede na yan, 30. Okay. Then, yung 8 kilonewton, 45 degrees. Habahan pa natin konti. Yan. Okay, so parallelogram law, what ay parallelogram? Dapat yan ay uh, head to tail, no? Head to tail. O dito naman sa taas ng 6. Sobra. Okay, then yung 6 kilonewton. Then yung resultant, yun yung nasa gitna, yung diagonal. Pagka natin ang color, gawin natin red. Okay, yan. So yung red, yun yung resultant. Okay. So ito yung 6 kilonewton. Ito yung 8 kilonewton. Then ito yung R. Lagyan na rin natin yung degrees, 30 degrees. And this one is 45 degrees. Okay? Now, kailangan lang natin yung half. Okay? Half. Ito, half ng parallelogram. Okay? Sige, drawing ulit natin. Medyo matagal lang, no? Kasi nga, magdo-drawing pa. Iwitan na rin natin dito. Kailangan ko yung half. So, hintayin natin para kalahati. Okay? Then yung 8 kilonewton. And yung resultant. Yan. Okay? Isa pa. Gawin tayo ng line dito. And another line. Yan. Okay. Para saan yung line na yan? Wala lang. Okay, so ito yung 6 kilonewton. Yan, 6. Ito naman yung 8. Ito naman yung R. Okay? So ito 30 degrees. Yan, 30 degrees yan. So kung 30 degrees yan, ito 30 din. Yes, so 30 yan. Kung ito 45 degrees, di ba? 45 degrees. So ito, 45 din. Yan, kalahati, no? So ang total dito, total angle dito, or yung degrees, is 75 degrees. Okay? So tawagin din natin tong angle na to as alpha. So ito ay alpha. Yan, okay. Now, pwede na natin gamitin yung law of cosines, okay, to solve for R. So, R is equal to the square root of 6 squared plus 8 squared minus 2 times 6 times 8 times cosine of the included angle, which is 75 degrees. So, R is equal to, okay, square root of 6 squared plus 8 squared minus 2 times 6 times 8 times cosine of 75 degrees equals 8.67 kilonewton. So, parehas lang answer, no? Nga lang, nag-drawing pa tayo. Okay? Now, paano naman natin isosolve yung angle theta? Ito yung kailangan natin from x, no? So, this x, this is y. So, this theta. Ano daw yan? So, bago yan, kailangan muna natin yung alpha. Ito yung alpha. Masosolve natin yung alpha by using sine law, no? Sine law. So we have so 8, then sine alpha, and 8 kilonewton over sine alpha equals yung R, 8.67 over yung opposite niyang angle is 75. So sine 75 degrees. Okay? So masolve natin yung alpha. Calculate na lang. So 8 times sine 75 divided by 8.67. Okay, then arcsine, no? Arcsine or yan, arcsine. Arcsine ng answer. There. So 63.03. 63.03 degrees, no? Ito yan or ito. Pero kailangan natin yung maliit lang na yon, yung angle theta. So angle theta, alam natin this is 30. Yung itong quadrant na to is 90 degrees hanggang dito sa may x from y, no? So 90 degrees. So meron tayo dito natitira pang 60 hanggang x. So para ma-solve natin yung theta, this is equal to alpha minus 60. Okay, minus 60. Kasi ito ay 60. Dito, hanggang dito sa x. Okay? So, theta is equal to 63.03 minus 60. Or theta is equal to 3.03 degrees. So, yun ang sagot. Yung theta na yon is 3.03 degrees. Okay? So, kaya negative yung isa kanina kasi nga measured from x. Kaya yan negative, no? Pababa. Clockwise. Okay? So, clockwise. Yan. Okay? So, ayun. Yun lang ang sabihin nun, yung minus. Okay? So, pwede mo siyang isolve ng ganito. Nga lang, edi drawing lang, no? Okay? So, problem 2. Sige, problem 2 tayo. Okay, problem 2. Determine the magnitude of the resultant force acting on the bracket and its direction measured counterclockwise from the positive u axis. So, positive u axis. Okay, solution. So, R is equal to the square root of, so this time, gamitin natin ay summation of forces horizontal. Wala kasing x-axis, no? Horizontal na lang gamitin natin. So, squared plus summation of forces vertical, squared. Okay? Then, the angle is equal to the inverse tangent of summation of forces vertical over summation of forces horizontal. Okay, let's solve for summation of forces horizontal. So, we have two forces here, the 200 pounds and the 150 pounds. Okay? So, unahin natin yung 200. So, minus 200 cosine of 45 minus 150 cosine of 60 degrees. Okay? Summation of forces horizontal is equal to minus 200 cosine of 45 minus 150 cosine of 60 equals. So, minus 216.42 pounds. Okay? Store natin to sa A. There. Okay? Then, summation of forces vertical is equal to, so yung F2, meron siyang positive Y or positive vertical component. Ano? Then, yung F1, meron siyang negative. No? Okay, so unahin natin yung 200. So, minus 200 sine of 45 degrees. Okay? Then, plus 150, okay, sine of 60 degrees. So, summation of forces vertical is equal to, okay, minus 200 sine of 45 plus 150 sine of 60 equals. So, minus 11.52 pounds. Okay? Store sa B. Yan. Now, pwede na natin isolve yung R. Diba? So, this is the square root of minus 216.42 squared plus minus 11.52 squared. So R is equal to the square root of, okay, recall yung A, square, plus B, square. So the answer is 216.73 pounds. So this is the magnitude of the resultant force. How about the direction? So angle theta is equal to inverse tangent of vertical minus 11.52 over minus 216.42. So angle is equal to, okay, inverse tangent B over A. There. Equals 3.05 degrees. So parehas lang ito nung kanina, nung degrees, no? Okay, counterclockwise. So paano yan? So tingnan natin tong figure. So yung ating resultant, so andito yan, ano? So ito yung resultant natin. Okay. Then yung ating degree, so counterclockwise, dito yan. So from positive U axis. So ito ay 3.05 degrees. Okay, pwede mo itong i-verify or i-check using parallelogram law. Then, kunin mo yung half. Then, apply tayo ng law of cosines and law of sines. Okay? Pero hindi na natin siya gagawin. Okay? Pwede siyang itry. Okay? Ganun din yung makukuha yung answer. Yes? Okay, sige. Problem number 3. Problem number 3, if FB, this, is equal to 2 kilonewton, and the resultant force acts along the positive U axis, ito yung U axis, determine the magnitude of the resultant force and the angle theta. Ito yung theta. Okay? O, sige. So, X and Y ang ginamit, no? So, solution. Okay, pwede rin ito ng parallelogram law, no? Or yung triangular rule, then cosines, then sines, yan, yung mga laws. Pwede mo siyang gamitin. Hindi na natin siya gagawin kasi mag-drawing, no? So, dito na lang tayo. Mas madali. Okay. So, summation of forces along X and along Y. So, R is equal to the square root of summation of forces along X squared plus summation of forces along Y and square. Okay, then theta is equal to the inverse tangent of summation of force along Y over summation of force along X. Okay? Ano yung mga given? So, FA is 3 kilonewton, FB is 2 kilonewton. So, yung direction ng resultant is 30 degrees from X. Hindi natin alam yung angle or direction ng FB. Okay? So, paano gagawin natin? Madali lang yan, no? So, summation of forces along X is equal to, so yung 3 kilonewton nasa X na, so 3, okay? Then, yung X component nitong FB, so plus 2, okay? Yung angle niya is theta, no? So, 2 cosine theta. Okay, sige. Then, summation of forces along Y is equal to, so itong FA, wala itong Y component, 0. Then, yung FB is pababa, no? So, minus 2, then sine theta. Okay? Yan. O, what else? So, dito tayo sa angle theta. Kasi ito ay, meron tayo nito, no? So, tangent 30 degrees, okay, equal to summation of forces along Y, which is minus 2 sine theta. Okay? Over summation of forces along X is 3 plus 2 cosine theta. O, theta lang ang unknown dyan. So, pwede natin itong isolve. Okay? Isa lang unknown. So, angle theta is, okay, calculate na lang ito, no? So, tangent 30 degrees. Okay? Equals, then minus, okay, minus 2 sine, okay, X na lang yan. There, over 3 plus 2 cosine of X. Okay, then, Chip solve na lang to, no? Okay, so theta is minus 78.59. Tama? Yes. So, yun ang sagot. So, saan to makikita, no? Negative since nandito sa ilalim, no? From x. Okay? So, masosolve na natin yung resultant. Kasi makukuha na natin yung value nitong summation of forces along x and along y. Okay? So, sige. So, yung ating summation of forces along x will be, so, diretso na natin sa calcu. Okay? So, 3 plus 2 cosine of 78.59 degrees. Okay? So, 3.4 na lang. So, 3.4. Okay? Kilonewton. Summation of forces along y is minus 2. Okay? Minus 2 sine of 78.59. Okay? So, negative 1.96 kilonewton. So, R is equal to the square root of 3.4 square plus minus 1.96 square. So, R is square root of 3.4 square plus minus 1.96, okay, square equals 3.92 kilonewton. So, this is the answer. And the angle is 78.59. Okay? So, ganun lang. Now, pwede mo rin itong i-double check using parallelogram law. And then triangular rule, then law of cosines, and law of sines. Okay? Pero hindi na natin siya gagawin. Pwede mo siyang i-try. Okay? Yes.